In the beginning, humans were made as three species, individually bestowed powerful, unique gifts, unique to each tribe. Welcome to today's deep dive into the world of Animus and its many wonders. Watch until the end to meet the three species of humans in the world from my futuristic fantasy novel, Animus. Before I continue, I want to thank the over 200 subscribers who have joined the channel over the past 90 days. I love seeing the interactions you guys have with my magnum opus, and I'm really excited that you all enjoy it too. Today, due to popular demand, here's a close-up look at each of the three species of human in my novel's world. The very first humans were powerful supernatural beings, more akin to demigods, and direct descendants of the deities responsible for forming the world, Mithra and Umbra. Of the three were Ezra Xerxes, Amenadad, and Domus. These demigods would be the first humans to enter Animus, later using their powers to shepherd their followers and cultivate their earliest cultures and civilizations. Stemming from each would be the three species of humans including men, castes, and Novo. Novo, the descendants of Domus, were the most in tune with nature and its wildlife. Novo are human species possessing a myriad of biological and magical traits that define their signature culture and makeup. They are the most equivalent to your traditional nature druids with a few distinct twists. Novo come in a variety of forms, all of which are humanoid in stature, however with varying physical features influenced by the wildlife of Animus. Like druids, all Novo have an ability to shapeshift their bodies into a specific form, in this case, a beast, granting them extra powers and abilities unique to their biology assigned to their creature model. Some Novo may have cat-like ears, or others might have less subtle features like insect wings, long tails, or fins for semi-aquatic life. Overall, however, these features express themselves based on multiple factors, including adaptation, geolocation, genetics, and one's control over their own physiology. The simplest classifications of Novo can be described as pure Novo and mixed Novo. Pure Novo retain the most animal-like traits of their kin because their DNA is less diluted with other human species. As such, their relaxed physical form is visually more similar to their beast-like forms, which can be activated at will, giving them new abilities previously inaccessible. Mixed Novo possess DNA from either of their human species counterparts, caste or men, and therefore have their beast-like traits mildly more repressed in their relaxed state. They too can activate a beast-like state, however, it's slightly less powerful than their pure form counterparts. In addition to their physical prowess, Novo are also capable of accessing and wielding magic by utilizing molecules in the atmosphere known as elementa. Specializing in magic are the cousin of the Novo known as the castes. Their forerunner, Amenadad, was the human demigod who first learned magic, unraveling its secrets and mastering its 7 elemental arts. His teachings will later be passed down to his descendants by both DNA and lore. Castes are your equivalent of your traditional mages and wizards in common fantasy works. Their appearance is that of your traditional human, with very subtle differences in things like eye color and their runic tattoos they imprint on themselves at birth, normally on their backs, their face, chest, or arms. Castes can diversify their magic mastery across the widest pool of elemental magic arts. For example, only a caste can do something like master fire magic, void magic, and water magic at the same time. While it's rare to master 3 magic arts, it's still possible for some. A more universal rule is that castes have a larger energy reserve dedicated to producing magic, more so than their Novo cousins. Despite this advantage in magic manipulation, they tend to lack the physical power advantages that Novo can provide through any sort of birthright body transformation ability. Caste culture is defined as a shared identity comprised of separate subcultures, some varying considerably. Despite that, caste culture is one of the most globalized cultures within Animus, on par with their cousin's culture, men's. Before I continue to our final species, I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy content like this. It really means a lot for the creative Animus community, and it helps my small channel grow closer to monetization in the YouTube algorithm. Now, back to the video. The final species of humans are called men. Men, in my novel, are a tribe comprised of both males and females despite the name. Like the definition in Tolkien's works, men, also called man, share a similar tribal definition to his, however with some unique differences. Descendants of the demigod Ezra Xerxes, Men, unlike their brethren, do not possess any magic whatsoever. Instead, they were gifted with the divine challenge of trial, to test their strengths in an otherwise challenging world to grow their powers in other ways. Men share an indomitable willpower, and in rare instances have evolved a supernatural set of abilities inaccessible to caste or Novo. Of those abilities, one of them is minor technomancy, the ability to manipulate technology by conscious thought. Another is an alternative system of power, different than magic, known as Zil, capable of granting men powers which can alter their physical endurance, offense, or grant them ranged abilities similar to telekinesis. Men generally have an enhanced affinity for technological adeptness, using this trait to their advantage through the construction of cities and empires that have come about within Animus. Like castes, men have a very large cultural impact on the world, in this case having spread much of it through imperialization and conquest. Despite their, at times, tumultuous history, their interactions and commerce amongst their cousin species enable the spread of their technological advances, contributing to the landscape of modern civilization on Animus globally. The highest population of men reside within the region of Grand Naciones, a semi-isolationist land where the novel's main character, Kinix, is born during the modern era. If you've enjoyed this video, then I have good news. This is only a small part of a larger world-building project behind my futuristic fantasy novel, Kinix. If you're still watching or listening, stick around for this last minute so I can share something special with you. Because I love making content like this and want to make more, I'd like to ask you to comment with your thoughts below on which species was most interesting to you and why. Also, I want my work to be a full-time endeavor for you, so I'm inviting you to join the Patreon community to help me with that goal for a tiny donation just once a month. Join now to get access to exclusive content to my books and their world, comedy from my regular life, chat rooms with me, and the benefits of supporting the publishing of my novel, all for the cost of a monthly cup of coffee. So, this wraps up today's video. Here's a special thanks to my community of supporters, and until next time, cheers.